or information products, digital marketing, training, and support specialist. Welcome to today's live broadcast. Let me check my phone and make sure the streamy thing's happening. It looks like me. And it sounds like me. Fantastic. Now to get rid of me. Okay, welcome, friends. Let me pull up the chat here so I can stay with you on that. Let me just hit refresh. Get all this squared away. We'll press this. We'll press pause. And great, I have the chat. I see Mark. Good morning, Mark. Thanks for joining me, buddy. Okay, well, we're all aboard here. It's 9:01. All we're missing now is, I know Mark knows what it is. It's Mr. Rooster. That's right. He was quick today because it's cold out today. Mr. Rooster is our cue to rise and grind. Grab our cup of Joe or whatever it is that makes you go, and let's get a little builder all training in. Good morning, Kurt. Thanks for being with us. I'm going to do something a little different. Today is Monday, so you know what that means. That's right. It's Motivation Monday. Time to get our mindset straight for success in business and life. So usually I do something like a book review of a cool book or something. I'm going to do something a little different today. Going to talk about digital marketing strategy, kind of the big picture, you know, a 64,000 foot overview, as it were, just to talk a little strategy. We don't get to do that too often. So that's what I'd like to do today. And in order to do that, I'm going to share just a few things with you here. First off, I just want to tell you that I hope you had a good weekend. I hope you're ready for this week. And whatever it is you want to do, whatever it is you want to accomplish in digital marketing in your life, I'm just here to tell you, you can do it. Okay. If you can look and find one person on this planet Earth that has done something that you want to do, they've done it. You can do it. If one human has accomplished something, that means you, a human, can accomplish that same thing. All it takes is some dedication, some perseverance, some work, stick-to-itiveness, a non-defeatist attitude, okay? So I just want to start by kind of speaking life into you that you can do whatever you want to do with this life of yours, but you got to get to the doing to make it happen, right? Okay, so we are going to talk a little bit about strategy today, and I am going to share my screen. We're going to share this one. Okay, good. And click this. So good. We should be seeing this now. And let me go here and go to, thought I had a document pulled up. Let's see. Yes, here it is, untitled doc. Okay, so let me make this bigger. And I'm not sure, I'm playing around with the screen share. I'm not sure how you're seeing me now, so I might speed up a little bit and see. Okay, so we have here okay, I'm starting to see my screen here so I can see make sure you're seeing what I'm seeing here. Okay, well, I guess that's good. If that's as good as we can do, I thought there'd be a little picture of me on there somewhere. But no worries. Let me stop sharing for just a second and see if I can fix this up here. Where'd I go? Where am I? Okay, hold on, you guys. I lost myself here. Okay, yes, this does happen to me sometimes. Bear with me here. Learning in public is fun. Okay, no, that's not me, darn it. I'm sorry, you guys. Let me find myself here. Guess I have too many tabs open. All right, let me drop this tab. Let me drop this tab. There I am. Okay. I'm sorry about this, you guys. All right. So let me get to this screen share here. I thought it was going to be we'll try this one for the picture in picture, see if that works. All right. And now we'll go to screen share. And we want to share this one. Go. Okay. All right. So here we are on our Word document. I guess I'll just start another Word document. Blank. Okay, so here we go. What I want to talk about today is digital marketing strategy. And the first thing we'll talk about is this thing I call influencer blindness. Okay, so let me bring this over here. Okay, influencer blindness. Now, what is this? Influencer blindness is when we all start to look alike as digital marketers. We all, if you look on Facebook and you look at, good morning, Nicole, welcome. And you look at, Google, you look at digital marketer ads and you see much the same thing. You see this big headline, right? Big headline and a talking head, and maybe it's semi-motivational, okay? But customers can actually become blind to our marketing, and that's what's called influencer blindness, when we all kind of look the same, all of us marketers, when our ads look the same. Likewise, take a look on, Instagram, go to profiles and just look at digital marketers and you'll see same. It's kind of the same thing. Look at me, look how successful I am. Look at all my cool toys and whatever else. So the key is really what we want to do as digital marketers is we want to stand out from that crowd. We need to be different. Okay, so this influencer blindness doesn't affect our customers because when they see us, when they see our ad, it doesn't look the same as everybody else. It looks different. Okay, so that's the first thing we have to understand is we want to stand out and we want to look different. Linus, yes, I think I'm sharing my screen. Yeah, I believe I am. You know what? Let me just double check. I know there's a little delay on the chat, so I understand you may have dropped this before and you weren't seeing it. So let me just go back to the phone and just see what's going on here with the share. All right. Yeah, I believe I'm sharing my screen. If Mark or Kurt could chime in, just let me know. I'm pretty sure you got the screen share here. All right. So, all right, moving on. So the next thing is, let me bring this over here. So next, after we're trying to stand out, we have to understand that our income is directly proportional to the amount of goodwill that we have with our audience. Okay. Goodwill. That's right. So this is a truth. Okay. Learn this. Your income is going to be directly proportional to the amount of goodwill that you have with your audience. Okay, Nicole says we can't see your screen. Kurt says, I see you on screen. You're not seeing my Word document? I'm sorry, I'm messing this up big time, aren't I? I guess this is what I have here. No, you should be seeing this. All right, you guys, just bear with me a second here. I wish I could speed up my... No, I see it now. I'm sure I'm not sharing the screen. All right, let me go back to my share settings and see what the problem is here. I wanted to do this one. Let's see. Stop. Just you. No Word doc. Alrighty. Well, let me just try it again then. Let me stop sharing and I'll do this picture in picture. I'm going to share this one. Share. Okay. Let's see now. I'm watching just a couple seconds delayed here, so let me see if it's happening. It says I'm sharing screen, but I don't think you guys are seeing it. Nope. You guys are not seeing it. Okay, something's wrong with my screen share here. All right, let me try something here. Oh, I know what I did. Is this it? Do I have to do this? Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I think I got her now. I'm just waiting for the delay on my screen to catch up with the... I'm trying to watch myself. Okay, it's about a 20-second delay here. Okay, fantastic. Now you guys see the screen. I apologize about that, you guys. Okay. So thanks, Kurt. So here we go. Influencer blindness. I wrote this down here. We can all look alike as marketers. The big headline, the talking head, customers become blind to our message when it all seems the same. So we've got to stand out. Realize our income is going to be directly proportional to the amount of goodwill that we have with our audience. Okay. Very good. All right. And moving on there. Moving on now. Let me see here. Bear with me here. Everything's kind of blowing up on me, but no problem. Okay. So let me bring these things over. Copy and paste. Okay. So here's a way to think of things. Okay. We have a line, say, in our campaign, and the line we have above the line or below the line. Okay. So before the line or above the line, that's all the stuff our customers see before they enter our funnel or our opt-in, before they get into our email sequence. Okay. So before the line, all the stuff they see before they get into your funnel. Okay. So that is above the line. Now, the standard way, what everybody is doing, boy, this really points out my poor spelling, doesn't it? That the standard way, what everybody's doing that's causing this influencer blindness is making bigger promises. You just make a bigger promise, you make it louder, you shout it, you show a bunch of fancy toys, and that's kind of the way that most people do the things. But again, with this influencer blindness, that's what they're blind to, because that's what everybody's doing. So a better way to differentiate yourself is to answer. The answer is what you do before the line. So what you do before the line is going to make the difference in how you distinguish yourself and become different. Okay. So before they get into your funnel, before they opt in, before they're in your email sequence, that's above the line. And that's where the big difference happens. So let me bring the next one over here. Nope, that's not that one. This one. Copy. Okay, so to look different, okay, anything you ever put out should be about them, about your customer, not about you. And I understand there's a Kurt says, you don't know how comforting it is to see an experienced person learning live online. It actually gives us hope. We all can do this stuff. Absolutely. I mean, learning and fun is public. No, learning in public is fun. No, that's right, Kurt. I mean, you just have to expect that, sometimes things don't go as planned, but we just keep pressing on. So anyway, you want to look different. So anything and everything you put out should be about your customer, not you. There is a facet there where you want to tell your stories so your customer can kind of relate to you and bond to you. That's kind of something different, but your things need to be more focused about your customers than about you. Okay. To get, so that to better their lives. Okay. Whatever it is you're putting out should be something that will better their lives. It's what they want and how they get it. Okay. Because you have to realize we're identifying problems and creating solutions in our offers. Our offers have to be solution based. So the customer, it's about customer, everything you put out. It's about how they can have a solution, or in a general way, their lives can be better, and then what they want and how to get it. Okay. So that's different than saying, hey, look at me. I'm a rich guy. Just follow me and do what I say. And you might be a rich guy too. All right, copy and paste. We'll bring the next one over here. So you want to deliberately spell correctly. All right, deliberately build goodwill. You accomplish this by showing them in your advertisement how to actually get what they want. Okay, people are more interested in themselves than your story, like I just said. But they do have to know your story to some point, but the idea is you want to make it more about the customer than about you. Okay. So you accomplish this by showing them in your advertising, this is big, how to actually get what they want. Okay. And the reason I say this is big is because most people want to hide that. They think, well, the goodie where I'm going to really solve their problem and give them the solution to their problem, I want to wait till they get below the line, okay, until after they've clicked, after they've entered my funnel, after they're in my email sequence. Okay, you can do that, but I'm telling you, if you want to differentiate and make yourself stand out, tell people above the line how to actually get what they want, okay? Bring them the solution. All right, moving on. And I'm going to talk about all this a little more after I lay it all out. Number 3 here. A little copy and paste. Here we go. So number 3, make offers simultaneously, as you're doing this, as you're putting out this stuff, you're making offers is really what we're doing, which is now sending them to the behind the line. Okay. The offer is going to get them behind the line or below the line. And when you do this, you don't have to focus on the big promises and worry about all the disclaimers. You've got to put, you'll notice when people make those big claims, they've got to have a whole bunch of mice type at the bottom and disclaimers saying that your result or my results are not typical and your results will vary and all that kind of stuff, which is still a good idea to do. But I'm kind of talking about a different method known as radical transparency, where basically you're just telling people the truth up front. Like, hey, listen, this is not easy. Most people are not going to succeed with this because most people aren't going to take the necessary action. But if you're somebody who is going to take the necessary action and work hard and be determined and have a non-defeatist attitude, you can do this and the sky's the limit. See, that's more radical transparency instead of just saying, look at this paycheck. Gosh, I made $4,000 yesterday. As an example. Okay. So make offers simultaneously, which is sending them behind the line. When you do this, when you do what? When you tell them how to actually get what they want above the line. Okay. When you do that, you don't have to focus on big promises. You don't have to worry about disclaimers. You don't have to worry about your own level of success. Maybe you're just starting out and you don't have a lot of success to share. But if you share the solution, I'm telling you, that's what people are looking for. And when it comes to Builderall, we have so many solutions. We have 40 tools plus, and you can go in there. They're all solutions for people. You can go in and do a little video about, hey, this is a solution, pick a tool, and this is the solution for whatever segment needs that solution. And right there, it doesn't matter so much who you are. They're going to look and say, wow, that's exactly what I need. So that's the idea there. Okay, so let's see. Let me bring a little more over here. Copy, paste. Nope, that was copy, copy. We need copy, paste. Well, once you do copy, copy, you got to go copy again. All right, copy, paste. All right, behind the line. So most of the people won't. So this is just something to keep in mind with digital marketing. Once we get behind the line, and even before the line, most of the people won't click on it to get into your sequence. Most of the people that did click on the opt-in and got into your funnel and your sequence, they won't buy the stuff, okay? That is normal. Okay, we have to keep that in mind as digital marketers. We think, oh, I had 100 clicks and only 7 people bought. Man, that's good. I mean, that's not a problem. That's good. So just understand, most people won't. Okay. Whatever it is we're trying to get them to do, most people won't. Okay. So as marketers, we forget that sometimes when we get discouraged, but don't get discouraged. Just realize that's how it is. You're trying to deal with the people that aren't the most people. Okay. So now we're going to look at some things of what could go wrong. Okay. Copy, paste. So let's say you have, let me bring it down here. Let's say we have done all this stuff. Okay. We have, we've got people into our funnel now. People are seeing our offer and things just aren't happening right. Okay. So what could go wrong? And probably will, again, because this is normal. Now I say what could go wrong and probably will because the idea that you build something, okay, you build, whether it is your opt-in, whether it is your ad, whether it is a sales page, whatever it is, it's normal that we have to, well, let me bring one more thing over here. Copy. It is normal that we have to test and tweak. Testing and tweaking is the name of the game. So people think, oh, well, I did all this and I'm not getting any sales. Okay, I guess it doesn't work. No, it works. There's really only 4 variables on what's not working for you, okay? People are not clicking on the ad. People are not opting in, okay? Or they're opting in and not going to the sales page, or they're going to the sales page and not buying. These are really the 1, 2, 3, 4 things that could go wrong, right? So what we need to do is we need to look at these components. Then we need to look at our opt-in page and see if there's anything we need to tweak on there, make sure our messaging is clear, and tweak and test that. If it's an ad, same thing with the ad. Maybe start with changing the headline. See if you get better results there. They're opting in but not going to sit to the sales page. You want to go in and look at your metrics, your data, and see where people are stopping in your funnel. If you're If you've got your website attached to the CRM, you'll be able to get all of that data. That's why it's a good idea to do that. And they're going to the sales page and not buying. The first thing to do here, I would say, if they're not buying your offer, and everything's good until they get there, first focus on the offer itself first, okay? And ask yourself, is this providing the solution they're looking for? Again, we get focused often on the headline and the different things we're tweaking, which is appropriate, but we want to remember they're here to get a solution, and our offer is supposed to be the solution. So pay a lot of attention to your offer when it comes to this problem, people going to the sales page and not buying. Make sure the offer is providing the solution they're looking for. Okay. And then it's test and tweak. And this is normal. Okay. This is part of it. It's almost like, okay, something's not working right here. Good. So now I can go in and see what it is and tweak and optimize. Okay. Because think about this digital asset. Once you develop and deploy these digital assets, and you get them tweaked to where they're producing income, it's just out there to produce income for you, as long as you want to pay attention and give attention to it and keep it optimized. Okay, very good. So let me bring a few, I guess these are the last little points I want to make here. Bring them over, paste. Okay. So if you're still not getting results, look at all this spelling errors. Okay, if you're still not getting results, first thing to think about is maybe you're not making enough offers. And I've talked about this before, but as digital marketers, essentially what we're doing is we're making offers digitally, right, out there on the internet. So how many offers do you have? Okay, you only have one offer. That doesn't give you a lot of eggs in your basket, so to speak. You need more than one offer. Okay. You can sell the same thing in several different ways with different kinds of offers to hit different segments of your market. Okay. So first, maybe you're not making enough offers. Okay. Second, not enough follow-up. Okay. You've heard it said the money is in the follow-up. Well, that is the truth, and it's going to be the truth for a long time in digital marketing. Email marketing, got to have your follow-up. So when it comes to follow-up sequences, there's really two types. Okay, there is a click sequence. Click sequence says, here's the thingy, check it out. Click here and check out my thingy, whatever it is. Okay, and then there is a countdown sequence, and the countdown sequence says, hey, you better get this thingy before the offer expires. Okay, so you see there's really two different kinds of email sequences here. We have the click sequence, okay? We're trying to get them to click on something and see something, and then the actual, you're trying to buy this thing before it expires, okay? So phase one, we've got to do the follow-up, okay? But phase one, send them a series of emails, okay, until they click. Okay, then after they click, and if they do not buy, then you put them into a countdown sequence. Okay, so you send them a series of emails, maybe 2 emails a day for 3 days. And if they don't click and buy in that, then you put them into a countdown sequence. Okay, and then the countdown sequence, sorry, I might have said that right. First, you send them into a click sequence, okay, until they click. And then after they click, if you're having problems getting the buy, then next you send them into a countdown sequence. So a click sequence, say 2 emails a day for 3 days. And then if they don't buy, then you go ahead and put them in this. Let me say this. 2 emails a day for 3 days. Okay, for 3 days. And then if they don't, you put them into this countdown sequence. Campaign. Okay. And then if they don't take action after the countdown, and again, with the countdown sequence, you might give them another, say, let me guess here, maybe the same thing. Okay. 2 emails a day for 3 days. For 3 days. Okay. And then after that, if they don't buy your stuff, you got to think, they don't want this stuff. They don't want this offer. So then you want to put them into a new campaign with a new offer. And again, the new campaign will start probably with a click sequence where you're trying to inform them on what the new offer is, and then into the sales page with the actual, and then they go into the countdown timer. So here's the thing. Did you click on it? No. Here's thing number 2. Again, those are the 2 emails for 3 days consecutively. And if and when they click on it and do not want them to do, if and when they click and do not do what I want them to do, which is buy, then they go into the deadline sequence. Okay, so that's kind of a big picture view I wanted to share with you, digital marketing strategy. Again, I'll just kind of walk through and do a little summary here. We got to realize as digital marketers, we kind of all get to looking the same, okay? Big headline, talking head, big promises, very loud. Look at me, look how good I am, that kind of thing. To stand out, we need to recognize, well, we need to stand out to be different and understand that our income's directly proportional to the amount of goodwill we have, okay? And again, this goodwill, if you're giving people what they want, okay, what they need, the solution to their problem above the line, that's how you're creating goodwill. Because then they say, you know, before I even bought anything from Keck, he gave me the solution, and the solution as I'm going through it is valuable. I can't even imagine what the stuff he's going to charge me for, what kind of value it has. So that's kind of the mindset, okay? So again, before the line, okay, before they get into your funnel, all the stuff you put out, you want to be doing it with them in mind, okay? Look different. Be about your customer. Deliberately build this goodwill, okay? And you do that by focusing on the customer and giving them the thing they want, okay? And don't be afraid to be a little radically transparent, okay? Everybody's sugarcoating everything, and you can look different by just telling people how it is, okay? And when things go wrong, we have to just look at the different things. You know, what could go wrong? They're not clicking on the opt-in. They're not clicking on the ad. They're not going to the sales page. They're going to the sales page, but they're not buying. So again, look at each of those things individually on how to tweak those things and expect it, my friends, because this is the name of the game, okay? And if you're still not getting results, ask yourself, maybe you're not making enough offers. Maybe you're not doing enough follow-up. Maybe you're not, really using that follow-up with your emails and so on. All right, so let me see if I can stop this screen share thing now, which I can. And hey, there I am. All right, you guys. Well, it was a little bit of a rough road today. Sorry about all the technical difficulties, but that's just the way it is. Let me see if I can show you one more thing here before I go. I just want to laugh at this a little bit. All right, that's just my laugh there. So things blow up a little bit. I'd rather laugh than cry, right? So let's see. Kurt says, would you ever consider giving value, say a mini course, without forcing the opt-in? Then through the course, invite them to opt in and check out the tools. Absolutely. Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, again, that's how you build goodwill with people. Kurt, if you give somebody huge value, say a mini course, for free without forcing them to opt in, that's going to be goodwill in the bank right there. Wow, this guy just gave that to me. So yeah, you have to play with all the strategies. There's no right or wrong answer to any of this. The answers are, it's a general thing. That's kind of want to do this general strategy session. And then you have to tweak things depending on who you are, what your offer is, who your audience is, and so on. So yeah, great idea. Great idea. All right, my friends. Well, that's going to be it for today. Motivation Monday. Again, if one human being has ever accomplished anything on this planet that you think would be cool to accomplish, you can do it too. It's just that simple, okay? Humans are special, but we're all special the same, okay? We can do it. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this little different thing for Motivation Monday. Hope you guys have a fantastic week, and I will see you tomorrow morning, which will be Tuesday at 9 a.m. back right here for some Builderall training. Until then, my friends, let's build it with Builderall. Ciao for now. Look forward to seeing you around. Bye.